Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a great week or you've had a great week. If you're new here, I'm Melanie and I do food hauls. I have been to Tesco and Asda again. At Tesco I spent £84.56. It was originally £103.46 and I got £80.90 off. And at Asda I spent £34.53. There's 3 things missing, well 4. There's a tray of Pepsi Max cans. I think is it 24? Is it 24? I think it is 24. Quickly looking at the receipt, I don't know if it's going to tell me. Yeah, 24. Meant to be £10.50. They were on offer for £8, so £2.50 off. And there's 3 ready meals. One is Thai green curry with rice. Another is the baked potato with chilli. That's the 3rd week in a row. Apparently it's nice. And then I got a spaghetti bolognese. It is free for £7.50. You save £1, £2 something. I think you get one of the meals for £1 basically. So I think you save £2.25 because they're £3.25 each. Everything else is here. There is chilled stuff in the fridge. I will try and do a second video this week. I typically do, but last week I couldn't due to ongoing neighbour issues. It's getting very stressful, so I'll try and do it. So we'll start here. I got myself the Sheldon's 4 Lancashire brown oven bottom muffins. I have been getting those Tesco own ones, those little seeded rolls. They didn't have any, otherwise I would have got them. Then we got the large wholemeal baps. They are not actually, I think they're about the same size. I don't know how they're calling them large. They might be slightly bigger. Who remembers about 2 or 3 weeks ago I got a toothpaste and it was that Sensifoam one. I can't find it. Mine was running out this week. I was like, oh, I need to open the new toothpaste. I always love opening a new toothpaste. I don't know why. I always I can't wait to open it. Like, do you know when mine's getting low, I'm thinking hurry up and finish. So I've been looking for it for 2 days, maybe 3 days, and all the places where I would more likely to put it, can't find it. I also feel like a hand wash is missing, because mine's run out. Then I think I do wash my hands quite a lot. Maybe I've just used that, but the toothpaste, cannot find it anywhere. And the one I'm using is an Oral-B one, and the Sensifoam one is Colgate, I think. So cannot find it anywhere. And this morning when I went to brush my teeth, I literally squeezed the last bit out, and there was literally just enough. And I don't know how I got that bit out. I was literally squeezing like my life depending on it. But yeah, watch me find it now. I've got this, but unless someone else might have took it, but I can't find that toothpaste. So I've not had this for ages. I used to get this quite often, and another one. So I think this was only £2.49. This is the cheapest I've ever seen it, but I think that's the permanent price. 5 limes because I like it in my Diet Coke. I like half of it. So I do cut the other side off. Do you know the side that's, what's it called? It's not my toothpaste off, but I cut that bit off and then I cut it in half. I just like it in Diet Coke. We don't want the kettle on. 1 red onion because you can get them loose in Tesco, and I wanted one. I don't know if it works out much cheaper, you know, because they were charging £1.10 for free. So I was like, well, I'll just get a loose one. I'm quickly trying to see if I can spot it. 22p. So actually, I could have got 5 for cheaper. So, and it looks bigger. Then, this isn't for me. They want mouthwash. I'm sure they're swallowing this mouthwash and drinking it. I normally get that Colgate one. Is it Colgate? The one that I normally get, I get from Asda because Tesco don't do it, and it's quite cheap, but it's a good one apparently. Oh, I used to use that as well, that's why I got them onto it. But they used to use Listerine all the time, but they like that one as well. But the Listerine was on offer for something like £2.50 or £2.60 instead of £5. So I got them this. There was lots of different choices. There was one for whitening, one for something else, but I just saw this one, teeth and gum, and I thought I'll get them that one. I don't like Listerine. I find it's literally burny, like, do you know what I mean? But if I was desperate and it was all that they had, I would have it, but it's fierce. I also got these eggs again. They are the white eggs. I mean, I've got it back to front, so I don't know if I should do this, because watch me knock them on the floor. yeah, I'm not going to do it, but they're the white ones. I finished them off yesterday. I cooked 3. The dog got 1. Of course she gets 1. When I first got her, well, actually not when I first got her, but when she was still young. I mean, she's not old now, but when she was an older puppy, she used to have an egg a day. So when she sees me with an egg now, she thinks it's hers. So I had 2 for myself and I gave her 1. Rich cheese crackers, not for me. I don't like cheese. And also, they had to approve these crackers for some reason. I did not know you had to have crackers approved, but apparently they had to approve them. I get these when they're on offer because I'm not paying $2.50 for them. They are quite nice, but I wouldn't pay $2.50. These, I think she's still got a packet that's full or semi-full, but I got them again. Panadol's much cheaper. It's like 50p a box cheaper in Tesco. My body butter is about to run out. In fact, I forgot to see if it was on offer in Asda because I only get it when it's half price. Do you know what's funny? They've got it in Tesco. I don't know if they have the one in that I use because I have the cocoa butter and something one. But it was $7.50. And I'm thinking, why is it £10 in Asda? But then again, it's £10 in other places, but a lot of the time you can get it half price. But I did mean to check because if it was half price, I would have got it as well as this. This had about £1 off it. I think it's the one that I normally get all the time. I think they've just changed it slightly. I got pesto. I'm sure that was $1.30. I remember the last time I got it was like 80p in Aldi. I got the reduced fat one. I don't know why. It doesn't make much difference. There's never normally a massive calorie difference. There's this recipe that I'm making on Taming Twins. I think I'm going to have it as one main meal and then have it as lunch 1 or 2 times. And it's like a salad thing. I mean, I don't know how I'm describing that. I don't even know what's in it. I literally forgot. I was meant to get some baby mozzarella for it. Didn't look in Tesco. When I went to Asda, they didn't have any. They didn't have any normal mozzarella because it doesn't matter to me. I can cook mozzarella up. They had a really expensive one, which in hindsight I should have got because now I don't have one and I'm going to have to get one. But it's got other things in. But don't ask me what because I'm stood here wondering myself. But I know pesto and Greek yoghurt and some lemon juice, and I hope I've got a lemon in the fridge because I did, but who knows if I do now. I got a pack of 4 bacon potatoes. They're not massive. I think these were like 60p, 75p. But at the moment, I'm struggling with what I want to eat. Like, I'm not enjoying food at all. I'm eating just because I know I need to eat. And even when I'm hungry, I'm just struggling with eating. I don't really want anything. I'm not, like, loving foods, like, things I'm like, oh, that's okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. My eating routine's not great. But I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not like, do you know, like when you're like, oh, I want this, this and this. I'm just getting whatever because I don't know what I want. I'm not loving what I'm having. And it's not necessarily because it's horrible food. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with me. So I thought I'd get a pack of baking potatoes. They're not big. I'll do them in the air fryer. I can put stuff in them, like. But I just struggle with food. I don't know what's going on. Does anyone else feel this way at the moment? I mean, I've been like this for quite a while. I'm just eating just because I know I need to eat, and I know if I don't eat, I get really, I don't just get like hangry, I get like tripping over, like clumsy, bad headache. Although I don't always get the headache, I don't feel well, I'm weak, I'm like, you can tell when I've not eaten because I'm just not myself, like my blood sugar drops, I'm just not good. So I'm eating just to keep going, but I'm not enjoying it, and I'm never know what I want. Yeah, I buy food for the week, but I never know what I want, and I just don't enjoy eating it. I'm just eating it, so I just thought I'd get them because I just don't know what else to do. Bag of carrots because we've literally got 1 left, and the dog likes carrots as well, raw and cooked, but we normally give her raw unless I've cooked some and then there's some left over. I got the joint ones this week just because they're bigger and the same price as the other ones, but I'll probably go back to the other ones next week. There is a tin of sweet corn there. That's one of the recipes in this pasta thing. Oh, pasta's in it. Pasta, sweet corn, mozzarella pesto, red onion. Don't know what else. Now we're on, oh, by the way, I've got 3 for 2 drinks. I'm on the energy drink. I've got 7 bananas. I nearly called them carrots. And we're on to, well, we'll do this. These had 70p off. Do you know what? I should have thought ahead and got 2 packets because then I'm saving $1.40. And if they're on offer again next week, get another packet. That's what I should have done, but I just didn't think. But you had 70p off for club card holders. So next week, if they're on offer again, I'm going to get 2 or 3 packets because then I'm saving money. So we're back onto Asda. So bananas, I got the small pack. This was £1. The next one up was £2.25. I don't know if I'm going to be using rice at all this week, but just in case. I still have the Tesco one that I got, but it's very low. And I've got the cheap Asda one, you know, the Asda Essentials one. And there is a difference in quality. So that's why I'm getting the slightly more expensive one. I had one of them when I came on from the dog walk about an hour ago. Yeah. And actually these were £1.50 the week and they've gone up to £1.65. They were £1.50 for ages. They made a big deal about how they're down to £1.50 and they've snuck the price up. They've snuck the price up on a few things I've noticed. These have gone to £1.25. They used to be £1, £1.10. And if you remember, they used to do 3 for £3. That's gone because obviously people were taking advantage of it. 6 milk chocolate rice cakes. And do you know, Mr. Asda, the Isa Brewers, one of those hadn't left his wife for 30 years. And if you're not local, literally they live down the road from me and they're well known, and someone that I know works closely with them. So I can say stuff, but anyway. And one of them wants Asda and one of them wants to be out of Asda, but Asda's struggling anyway. And I'm not surprised with the price increases. And they've made big deals about some reductions this week, like the coffee. They've put Nescafe down to something like £2.50, and it's free, maximum of 3 per person. Let me tell you, when I was there, people were coming and who don't drink coffee and were getting loads for other people, which I can understand. But there was someone there who was with someone just so she could get 6 jars of coffee. I think that's being greedy because obviously they're going to only have a certain amount. So, and the other person was just getting it so this person could get 6. But then there'll be people who go in a couple of days and there won't be any left because they'll probably set aside a certain amount for that deal. So I do think that's being greedy. I think 3 is a lot to get anyway. Dairy Milk Little Bars. Cheddar and red onion crisps, not for me. I got Seabrook. And when did crisps get so bloody expensive? Literally, all the branded ones are like £2.50, £3. Seabrook are now £1.35, which isn't too bad. But I want some salt and vinegar crisps. But I'm not paying unless they're on offer. But they have got quite expensive. So I've had to replace the hand wash because mine did run out about 3 days ago, and I've been using soap, and it's that palm olive soap, and it is actually really nourishing. So I haven't minded. I mean, I do have the kitchen one, and there's one in the downstairs toilet, but I live in a 3-storey house, so I'm not going to walk down 2 floors to wash my hands to go back up again. But I'm sure I bought one. I can't remember opening it unless I have opened it because I can understand me going through it. By the way, this is better than any hand wash that I've used, even ones that are like £5, £10, £12. It's super nourishing, it doesn't dry out my hands, and there's some days I wash my hands a lot. It's £1.15, £1.25 now, used to be 90p. Highly recommend it. It is so nourishing for the price. You would not believe how good that actually is. And every now and then I will get like a really expensive one. I'll be like, oh, that looks good. Or I'll see something like, oh, I'll get that. No, not as good as that. So these are on offer for £1.75. I've got a couple of one caramel left, I think 1 or 2 vanilla left, and I don't know how many of the Tesco macchiatos. Oh, I've got enough to get me through the week, because some days I have 2 coffees, but I only have 1 of them a day. I got 4 of these. They've gone back up to full price, but I said that a couple of weeks ago. Again, there's literally 2 of these left on the shelf, and it's like they knew I were coming because I only get 2 of them. And last week there was only 2. So I haven't got enough Diet Coke cans to last me the week, even though I should do. But there's been 2 occasions where I've had 2 a day because I've been super thirsty and I've needed like an energy boost, and it sometimes helps. So I haven't got enough to get me through the week. Now I would have got a big box, you know, like last time. What did I get? 21? 24? Whatever the size box it was. 30? It might have been 30. And when I was in Tesco, because obviously I got the 24 Pepsi Max, which are not for here, but they're not for me, it's for the other person, obviously. You all know who the other person is, some of you might not know. They have it at work, and it's what they predominantly drink at work. And if you've noticed, I've not bought any Pepsi Max bottles for ages, and that's because I kept buying them when they were on offer in Aldi. We'll probably need some next week, but anyway, so they didn't have Diet Coke on offer, and I thought, well, maybe it'd be on offer in Asda and I can just get a big pack because it does work out cheaper in the long run. No, there wasn't any, so I've had to get the 8-pack, which is something like $4.25. I'd rather get a much bigger pack, but they just didn't have it on offer. And then I just got a big Lucozade Sport, and these are $1.50, but I don't agree for paying £4 or $4.50 for 4 small bottles, but that's what it's gone up to. So I think if I ever see it on offer, if it like had £2 off or something, I'd probably get 2 lots. So I think I have just over half of one of these left, or half left, because I had it today. I think it's more than half left, so I should have enough. I typically drink more on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and predominantly a lot more on Friday because I don't drink enough during the day before the walk. So I could easily drink a full one of these some days, but today I might have had a third. And that is everything. Well, actually, the 20... How many bottles are there? 24. By the way, I don't know how I literally have about 1.5 left. So there's not quite enough for a full week. And if I was drinking enough water, which I'm not, obviously, that wouldn't even last as long as it's lasting. So it's £4. I might get 2 next week. It depends what else I get, really. But that is everything that is currently out. I'm going to put this away. Also, I will say we are getting 6 pies from the local bakery. They've got a deal on that. If you buy 3, it's free for £5. They're normally like £2.50, £2.80 if they're warm. So I think that's good that you can buy cold ones. I will be putting 2 of mine in the freezer. I was meant to have one today, so now I've actually got to make something because someone, not me, who was meant to go and get them, didn't get them. And that was my plan for my evening meal, because I would have got a ready meal to put in the oven or something to put in the air fryer, and I haven't done that because I expected to have a pie, and I got something to go with the pie. So now I've actually got to make something, and I'm really hungry. It's like nearly 6 o'clock. And I've got loads of stuff to do, so on top of this there will be £10, because I do count that in the shopping money. Obviously it's food. So 2 of mine, and I don't know what flavours I'm going to get. It depends what they've got in. And I just said I don't mind, except for I don't want cheese and onion, because you might get the gist here. I don't like cheese. I've never liked cheese and onion pie. And I don't want peppered steak. But that leaves steak and ale, meat and potato, and it is proper meat and potato. It's not potato and meat. There's tons of meat in them. I don't mind the vegan one, but I don't want 3 of them. I'd have 1. What else is there? I'm missing ones, but my favourite is the meat and potato. I do like the steak and ale, so I'd love like 1 meat and potato, 1 steak and ale minimum. But as long as I don't get cheese and onion and peppered steak, and I've had the peppered steaks, it isn't bad, but it is quite peppery. A bit more peppery than I would like, but I don't hate it, so if I ended up with one of them, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So I think I'll have my second one like probably Thursday, because I'll probably run out of food by then. I mean, I might end up having all 3. You'll have to wait and see what else I've got. But that is it. I will film the other food haul in a bit. If you've got any questions about anything or suggestions of things you think I might like based on what you've seen, then please let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new to my channel or you do watch my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe and also press the notification button to get an alert when I upload. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thank you so much for watching.